Hey guys, what is going on? Mike here from Altcoin Freedom. I hope you're having a great Thursday wherever you are around the world watching this video. And in this video, we're going to talk about a project, coin, that we mentioned in a previous video that we think has big possibility for a 10x, 100x, possibly some people mention maybe a 1000x return. So these are some of the projects we've seen in the past, right guys, that have made people a lot of money. This is the kind of stuff that's really fueled up the fire in the crypto space, got a lot of people interested because they've heard of those stories of people in Verge, XCM years ago. But again, remember, these aren't people who, if you were in these lucky projects that did have these big 1000x gains or 100x gains, they're not necessarily people who got in maybe January or the very end of 2017 when we saw that big bull run, and they think they made a pile of money right away. These are people who bought the coins and waited. So they were invested maybe a year. XEM, people might have been in 2 years earlier, okay? Or about a year earlier, a year and a half, before they saw the big bull run to those all-time highs, which cashed out tons and tons of profit. So we have to lose that newbie mindset, right? That all these big 1000x gains are going to come overnight. What you have to do is find projects you believe in, and in the future, if you're in early enough and you get a big bag of them, right? A big pile of crypto in that project, maybe you will see those big returns when the 100x or the 1000x returns are possible. Now, if you're new to the channel, guys, let me mention this is not financial advice. What we are just a bunch of crypto enthusiasts, so long-term crypto enthusiasts who enjoy sharing our opinions about the crypto market, talking news with other crypto enthusiasts, and connecting with crypto friends all around the world. If you are going to make big investments with your money or any investment with your money, consult real financial advice before you do anything and do your own research about all projects, guys. The number one thing to invest in, don't invest with emotion, okay? A lot of people in crypto are getting caught up in different projects and joining these kind of cult followings behind projects, and it's easy to get caught up in that. But don't invest with any emotion, okay? Do research, invest based on facts and knowledge after you've done your research, and find projects you really do believe in. And when it is time to invest, consult financial advice before you do anything with your money, okay guys? So let's talk about this project that I'm going to mention. It is called CarVertical. Okay, so pretty interesting project, guy. And let me tell you why I think it's an interesting project. Because they are trying to do something that could be very disruptive and important in a huge industry, and they don't have much competition. And this is something that is needed, right? The service they'll provide will benefit people all around the globe. So we know in the pre-owned or used car industry, right? This affects millions of people around the world who are buying pre-owned cars. There's always the chance that you don't know what's happened to the car prior. You might have been lied to when you bought the car, okay? We don't know if the cars have been in accidents. We don't know about the real mileage on these cars. And it's hard to get the information correct, especially if they're being shared from different states or countries and the car is moved around a little bit. So what CarVertical's trying to do is they're going to use the blockchain, okay? And they're going to make the first decentralized vehicle check based on blockchain. So we'll have knowledge, right? Like a global car VIN decoder. So we'll know all about the cars, the history of cars, before you ever end up buying a pre-owned car or anything like that. So some of the things they're looking at, guys, they're going to be checking, is the vehicle been registered in a database of stolen cars? Okay, that would be interesting, important to know. You want to know about the authentic odometer readings at different times. So, what is the real mileage on this car? Because there's been stories of rollbacks and things like that and tampering with mileage. We'd like to know probably when you're buying a pre-owned car, guys, right, of the accident reports. Okay, has there been any damage? Sometimes you look at a used car lot, you're buying a brand new car, it looks beautiful to you. You would hate to have known what it really looked like 3 months earlier, right, after it was like almost a write-off, okay? But they repaired it, it's out on the lot looking great, and they sucker you into taking it. Okay, so it's great to know about accident reports, and you'd also like to know about manufacturing faults or recalls. Sometimes they recall a car to fix the brakes, the wheels, anything that could be wrong with the car. You'd like to know if this car has actually been recalled and had any faults fixed, or maybe you're driving with a faulty car that has bad brakes that should have been fixed or replaced and they weren't. So you really would like to know about everything we could about a pre-owned car, and as of now we can't, okay, because it's not really centralized. It's hard to get knowledge shared, and the knowledge you do get about a car, you don't really know what they're really telling you is the truth. Okay, so wouldn't it be nice to see a photo gallery of the cars all along the years prior to you bought it too, to get like periodic checks of what it looked like? That would be hard to hide any damage or things like that too. Okay, another thing they talk about, guys, with their things, with this blockchain service, they're going to talk about the maintenance logs, right? Has a car had regular maintenance when it should have, like oil changes and other things like that cars should have at periodic points with different mileage, okay? So that's pretty cool. What I'd like to do, guys, is take you to a video so you can learn more about this yourself and just see what they're trying to do. But I think it's pretty interesting technology because there's not a lot of competition, and this is something that can be really disruptive in the automotive industry and affect millions and millions of people around the world. And the automotive industry is huge, right? There's a lot of money involved there. So let me show you a little thing. We'll show a video, but before we watch the video, guys, let me tell you, there's a little quote of why does the world need CarVertical? So basically, let me take you through this. CarVertical is driven by the idea of data decentralization and giving the power to consumers. Our goal is to enable every car buyer around the globe to get authentic and non-faked information about the specific vehicle and to help consumers in the maintenance of their vehicles. CarVertical gathers as much information as possible about cars' history from different sources, including national and private registries, various databases, and even OBD devices. We process and verify all the data. Blockchain confirms its reliability. This means that the car's biography cannot be changed, faked, or manipulated. CarVertical consumers should be 100% sure about the car's condition, both when buying and when enjoying it. Okay, guys, let me take you over to a video about CarVertical, and we're going to watch this together. Okay, here we go.
Have you ever heard of a used car buyer who is confident about the upcoming deal? After weeks of searching, you finally found your dream car, but you know that shiny advert photos can hide a poor condition.
How to get real car history data, where to check if it was stolen or had any accidents, who can guarantee that its odometer wasn't clogged or it hasn't any concealed bugs?
Who would you rely on to answer these questions? You could trust the dealer or authorized resellers, but your expectations from the deal are totally opposite. National registries wouldn't lie to you, but they usually have a limited amount of information. Also, there are some VIN checking platforms, but they often purposely split data into a few different reports, so you have to buy them all to learn a full car history.
That's why we have created a car purchase assistance called CarVertical, the first global decentralized car history registry based on blockchain.
CarVertical finally gives power to car buyers and begins the new era of transparency in the automotive industry. CarVertical gathers as much information as possible about the car history from different global sources. We're also the first car history provider to get data directly from connected cars. Blockchain verifies all the data hasn't been changed, faked, or manipulated. Just enter the vehicle's VIN number on CarVertical.com and you'll realize why this startup company has already raised over $20 million. Get a single, user-friendly, in-depth online report, including not only the vehicle's full history, but also technical details, if it had any accidents or was stolen. The report will even warn about upcoming maintenance costs. Choose the best deal from our transparent pricing system and pay online with traditional currencies or CarVertical tokens. Perhaps you've already found your dream car. Now examine it with your dream purchase assistant. Try CarVertical now and be amazed about the possibilities the newest technologies bring to you.
Let's drive the transparent future of the automotive industry.
Okay, guys, and that's a little video about CarVertical. Now, some other news I'd like to talk to you about with CarVertical is just some interesting news about how they've actually won some award. They've been chosen for an incubator by Volkswagen, which is pretty interesting, which could give us some global exposure and give them some good connections in the automotive industry, because Volkswagen has chosen CarVertical to partner with in some development of different blockchain solutions. So that's really great news, because there was a contest, and CarVertical, which is actually the most successful automotive ICO so far, was granted the ticket to the Volkswagen's Future Mobility Incubator in Dresden. Okay, so that was really good news by them. It shows there's a little bit of faith and belief by Volkswagen that they're onto something good, and Volkswagen probably, as a leader, wants to get involved in this, and they can see the technology of blockchain being very, very important in what CarVertical is trying to do. What this service would do, Volkswagen obviously sees something behind it. Okay, so this is basically going to give CarVertical a big, strong boost to their development activities. We know they already have about $20 million in funding back from January, right, when they got their ICO money. So the roadmap of what's coming is very exciting. There's lots of things happening. And basically, if they can start this work in Germany in this incubation program, right, they're going to have a lot of access to assistance from mentors, coaches. It's going to be high quality IT infrastructure. And basically the contacts with Volkswagen, like I said, guys, this research and development employees they have there and the decision makers, it's going to be very, very interesting what they can help CarVertical come up with. So basically blockchain is going to be huge somehow in very different ways. We don't even know exactly all the possibilities in the automotive industry, how blockchain can be used, but this is definitely one interesting one. And there's not a lot of competition right now, okay? So with Volkswagen being basically one of the leaders in this industry and their interest in CarVertical and them wanting to partner and basically work on this together for some blockchain solutions, that's showing that there's something behind CarVertical. So that's a project we're interested in. If you're interested in it, if it's something that interests you, the automotive industry, you see something possible, this service is appealing, and you think that could really be something disruptive in the automotive industry, then do some more research on this project before you do any trying to get involved or anything like that. But just check it out yourselves if you're interested. It's something we're going to keep looking at too. And if I find more information or get a little more excited about it or see something I should share with you guys, we'll share that in videos too. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, give the video a like. I appreciate that so much. It helps us a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber of our channel so you get all future videos. That helps us a lot too. And remember, guys, the biggest piece of advice I can give to anyone new to crypto, and I'm always going to do this, is get yourself an offline hardware wallet. Keep your crypto safe so you can sleep well at night. We've just had another hack, another Korean exchange hacked. 30 million taken. All this money you're putting into crypto means nothing if you don't keep it safe, if you lose it. So to protect yourself so you can sleep at night, and in the future when we're at all these all-time highs, you can collect your future wealth and keep it safe and definitely cash it in someday, get yourself an offline hardware wallet. Don't be another statistic to this lost crypto. It's over 1 billion last year. Too many people are not protecting their crypto. All the money you're investing in crypto means nothing. It's a small price to pay to protect yourself and let yourself sleep well at night by getting an offline hardware wallet. One of the ones we use, one of the most popular ones in the industry, easy to use, is the Ledger. So we have a link below. You can check that out if you're interested, and you can get one directly from the manufacturer, which is the only way to do it. So you make sure no one tampered with it or touched it or anything funky happens, because there's stories about that too when people don't get them from the manufacturer. Okay, guys, hope you liked the video. Again, please like the video, subscribe if you can, do some more research on this project if it does interest you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.